Hey everyone, I'm getting ready for bed, but I figured I'd just do a video. It probably won't get uploaded till tomorrow because my internet's being like super slow. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not doing a book review. I'm going to do Xena Warrior Princess Season 1 review. And I got this off of Amazon as a gift. It was a gift from my boyfriend for my birthday. But anyways, it's really cheap on Amazon. And so I suggest you get it there. If you can find it cheaper somewhere else, which I doubt, go ahead. I don't even know where you could find this somewhere else. Probably like eBay or something. I don't know. I'd go on Amazon. Amazon's my thing. So really cheap on Amazon if you guys are interested. If you're not interested, maybe you will be by the end of this video. So basically, everyone knows Xena, but those of you who don't, I'll just give you a little introduction to Xena. So Xena basically was part of this village, and that village got attacked, so that's when she started to become a warrior. At least this is the impression that they're giving you. But while she was becoming a warrior, she also got this bloodlust and decided to serve Ares, the god of war. And basically she ended up being a conqueror and fighting for land just for the fun of it, whatever. They don't get into much detail. And they explain that she had some sort of downfall. They explain it into detail in one episode. And so when we're introduced to her in episode 1, we basically see her burying her past. This is after her downfall, and she decides that she doesn't want to be a conqueror anymore. She doesn't want to be a part of the killing, the bloodshed, the devastation that she basically created. So we see her burying her armor, her weapons, and while she's doing this, she sees a group of people who need her help. They are being harassed by soldiers, and they need a warrior to save them. And that's when she discovers that her power as a warrior can be used for good. So that's how we're introduced to Xena, is her discovering her that she can become a good person again. And that's when we get into the story, and that she meets Gabrielle, who is a blonde, not an experienced fighter, and she's basically just the polar opposite of Xena. She can't fight. She even has a totally opposite hair color. She's just totally opposite of Xena. She has none of the skills Xena has, and so she wanted to become a warrior and decided to follow Xena. And so I thought that was really cute. And I can admit it that Xena is really, really cheesy, down to the quotes, down to the fact that New Zealand doesn't look anything like Greece, which is where they're supposed to be, and they don't even try to make New Zealand look like Greece. So it's really funny when you're watching it. And it's just really cheesy, especially one of my favorite quotes from Xena, which is, "I have many skills." And it's just so cheesy. And but if it wasn't cheesy, it wouldn't be Xena. And I think the cheesiness just adds to the quality of Xena. So Xena and Gabrielle are basically the main characters of the story. Xena actually, is the heroine. She's the badass fighter, but Gabrielle's always in her shadow. So it's basically just Xena and Gabrielle. And it's just, they're the cutest little team that you could possibly get, due to the fact that they're opposite attitudes, opposite point of views, just everything. And what I like is Xena actually listens to Gabrielle, and Gabrielle doesn't really listen to Xena all the time, which gets her in trouble, but it's kind of like Xena's little sister, and it's just really cute. As for the lesbian themes that people see between Gabrielle and Xena, I didn't really see them. I really just saw really two close friends. But for the people who did see the lesbianism, I can admit there were times where it seems like they're a little bit more than friends, but it didn't seem that way to me, but I can understand why it might seem that way to other people. And either way, it doesn't really matter. I really like Xena and Gabrielle together. What I love about the show basically is that it's just Xena and Gabrielle. And whether they're really close friends or borderline lovers, which I don't see at all because they have like men interests, like male interests. So either way, even if they are, what I love is that there's no men. And while the men are introduced and stuff, there's no men there saving the day for them. There's no men saying, oh, you need help, let's do this for you. Or, oh, you need a shoulder to cry on, here I am. It's just Xena and Gabrielle. They help each other out through their problems. They're always the ones saving the day, and there's no man there, like, for them to lean on, basically, is what I'm saying. And that's what I love about Xena, because all these other shows that you watch, it's just like always a male influence. Always in these modern shows, there's a woman who needs a man to depend on, or needs a man to save the day for her, or needs a man for various amounts of reason. And Xena, while they do have male love interest and they do have male people helping them out, and it just it never becomes the point where Xena and Gabrielle actually need the man, and I really love that about this show. While we're on the topic of men and male involvement, I don't like how Xena and Gabrielle tend to have like a new lover or a love interest every episode. Every episode, Xena and or Gabrielle meet an old lover, or they meet a new potential love interest, and it's someone new like every episode, and it just kind of gets tiring because you're just like, oh, come on, at least, you know, have a reoccurring one. But then I guess if they did that, that would mean that Xena and Gabrielle would need to depend on that person. But yeah, that it's just a little bit annoying, but I can see why they don't want a steady type relationship. So because the point was that Gabrielle and Xena don't need a man. So while that was a little bit annoying, it was understandable. So that's what I love. My favorite male character, though, that I can say that I absolutely adored, because he was just like man candy. He was just eye candy, and that was Marcus. And I really wanted to see him in more episodes, and I know you guys are thinking, oh, she's gonna say Hercules. No, it was Marcus. Marcus was like, and I just, I wish he was in more episodes. Another favorite character was this thief that was involved. I forgot his name, but he was like the most hilarious character, and he's like the king of thieves. He was just hilarious. I loved him. But Xena's a great show for both male and female viewers, and it has the morals that old-fashioned TV shows had, like, you know, friendship, love, loss, all these like themes and morals that modern TV shows don't even have anymore. All they care about is drama, and these actually have old-fashioned themes. So that's great. And so you can watch it with your family, and male viewers would probably like it because they see this quasi-lesbian relationship. They see this sexy woman in leather beating up on people. They probably think that's pretty hot. Female viewers might like it for the same reason, or they like it because it's very like woman empowerment type of theme, and that's why I love it. So it's great just for like wide variety of people, male, female, young, old, just really great. And what I love about Xena is her like costume. So like if anybody knows like how I could get a costume like that, or a website, a friend, someone who can make me an outfit like that or something, I would really appreciate that. So I have nothing but good to say about this show. The female empowerment, the relationship between Xena and Gabrielle, however you want to interpret that. The male involvement, even though limited, it was really great. So that was fun. So it's a fun show, has morals, it has, you know, adventure. It's basically one of your like shows where the woman just saves the day, and it's like, you know, that basic hero type of show. And so really great to see. We don't really see those old-fashioned like hero shows anymore. So it's really nice to see that. And so I rate it like 10 out of 10. I would love to watch Xena like every day. I ended up watching these episodes like at least 3 or 4 times per episode because that's how much I love Xena. And I'm really hoping I get season 2. I'm like saving up my change and stuff so I could get season 2 because they're really cheap on Amazon. And so if you're interested, go ahead and buy it. I like, they're cheap even if you're like semi-interested, like you probably fit your budget to go and get it off of Amazon. So I suggest you watch it. If you have watched it, I suggest you own it. And if you do own it, we're awesome. So bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will put like links below of how you can contact me, Facebook, Twitter, Formspring if you have questions you want to ask me, all that good stuff. Thanks for your time. I love Xena.